Oh my god, I didn't unmute my mic. Might be helpful if I unmute my mic. Anyways, hello everybody. Thank you, Crazy Kane. Yeah, I forgore. Anyways, but hello. It is time for us to return back to the Fortress Armikrog. Alright, we don't want to start new game. Options. You're loading the autosave. Onward into the next puzzle. Okay, we cannot move it past this red block, I guess. Oh, you know what?
Nice work, Beak-Beak.
Okay, I think this is how... Yeah, there we go. The button. Can I go out the window? No. I can get up here. Yeah, my feet? What about my feet? Come on, push the button. My guy, push the button. There we go. Oh, I see it now. There. We have leverage, guys. Ah, shoot. I forgot to put the do not disturb sign on my door for when I'm streaming. Give me a sec because someone just tried to come in. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I am back. Okay, we need to figure out where that lever goes. This place has sufficient levers. And down we go. That also has lever. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's a thing that just happened. one of those power system things. What does this button do? I cannot push it. Right.
Thanks, Beaky. That really helps.
Good day. I am Thomas Jefferson. I hath must sign the Declaration of Independence. I needeth me my quill. Who hath my quill?
Okay then. What is with the ant jokes?
Oh, thanks, little buddy.
Nope, get on it. Up. There we go. Is there a way to get up to there? I guess not. Ah, shoot. We need to go and find yet another lever. Right, that door is sealed. Oh boy, they change colors. Fantastic. Back we go. Actually, technically we blocked off this way, but I want to see if it's changed anything. Okay, so this way is just completely shut. Can we get down to this track from here? Does not look like it. I wonder if anything has changed in
Thanks,
here.
little buddy.
Let's go take a look. Nope. Okay. Another one of these ants.
Greetings, friend. I am Abraham Lincoln.
So it's 2, 3, 1 to move the buttons over. The question is, what color do they all have to be yellow then, maybe? Maybe make them all yellow. All right, we're gonna assume that. Two, three, one, all yellow. Hi, Jackson.
Whee!
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the last part of that puzzle. Also, hi, Moon. How you doing, Moon? And under that... How's all the beans doing today? Okay, 2, 3, 1. I'm assuming they're all yellow. Damn it! Okay, they're not all yellow. Damn. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so we know the pattern. It's 2, 3, 1, but we need to work out what the colors are. It's going good. It's going good. I am stumped right now, trying to figure out this game. Actually, how high can we go? Can we go any higher than that? No, we cannot. But it goes good. It goes good. Can we look through this window? No, we cannot. Okay, so there's this symbol here that is on the firing cannon, and it is blue. So I'm assuming blue is what we need for that one. Actually, we have the ant here, another ant puzzle.
Good day. I am Thomas Jefferson. I hath must sign the Declaration of Independence.
Purple, green, yellow.
Needeth me my quill. Who hath my quill?
Okay, there we go. Purple, green, yellow. I think we can finally get the artillery working. Purple, green, yellow, 2, 3, and 1. Holy shit, we did it. Well, we have a quill. Just gonna stick that in there.
Freedom at last! Quill to paper! Death to tyranny!
Okay. So that... I'm sure that's useful. Somehow. Good to know.
Nice work, Beak-Beak.
Can I press any of these buttons? Nope. It does not work. Alright. What if we fire this again? Alright, it does nothing in particular. Can we walk all the way to this edge? Do we get to see anything? No, we do not. Right. What if we contract the room again? Okay, it only makes the room expand. And it only does it once. That area is still inaccessible. Oh my god, go into the thing. There we go. Someone had too much fun with the bouncy physics on these Little interchange areas.
Greetings, friend. I am Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, so he doesn't change up anything he says or does. I wonder if this guy give any hints.
All is in your hands now. The threshold has been crossed. Seek the knowledge from above. Understand the past to preserve the future. Room of Emerald, the dormant key to a larger stasis. It has but a solitary door, yet to finally arrive you must travel through many.
Huh. I think that means that vacuum pipe... Maybe we enter the room through that vacuum pipe from somewhere else?
Room of Emerald, the dormant key to a larger stasis. It has but a solitary door, yet to finally arrive you must travel through many.
Still nothing in here of use to us. This room had a power unit in it. Is there any way we can take this back? Use it on the other power unit? I guess not. Also, I'm realizing this unit is primarily... It's got yellow detailing where the other one was red, so I guess we need a red power cell for it. Unless... Can we turn the power off and then claim the power cell from it? No, we cannot interact with that button anymore. Alright. You know, I wonder after reading all of that text, the giant story, the lore behind Armikrog in the last stream, I wonder if the weird alien tentacle thing that tells you stuff, if we can understand them now.
Ah, de nivel, ora se ken rase Datsu.
No, we cannot. Alright, let's go back to the other area. We did get a clue, though. From George Washington. Let's reset this back to the spiral, because we're going to need it at some point in the future, since it lowers the one button we can access into that other room. Nope, I wanted to go off, not down. Alright, up we go. Wait, no, not that way. Alright, I do want to go this upper path again, just in case there is something else here that I missed. Okay, it's just that symbol of the guy that built Armikrog. I clicked out of the game. We got to see a little bit of Jackson's art there for a split second. So this door is marked with an X. It's gotta have some kind of meaning. We use the artillery. We hit the bird thing, we got a feather. How much you guys want to bet there's been something laying on like a ledge or on the floor, and I've just been walking past it constantly? Alright, we've got this symbol, which means Armikrog. There's a blue button we can't push, there's a red button we can't push, there's a green button we can push. But pushing the green button does not allow us to push the blue button or the red button. And if I exit either room, Beak-Beak follows me, so we don't end up staying on the button. I wonder if that pattern changes on multiple revolutions. Nope.
Freedom at last! Quill to paper! Death to tyranny!
Can we interact with this at all? No, we cannot. Great. It's a clue to something. I just don't know what. Gonna do another revolution this way, just in case something does change. Nope. Pretty sure we have to get that power unit running. I just don't know where the power supply is going to be or how to get our hands on it. I know it's going to be red, because it's going to go into the red power unit. Is there anything specific Beak-Beak can do in here? Of course, I don't have the lever for that. Which makes me wonder again, have I just been walking past the lever somewhere? Okay, what if we have Beak-Beak go over to the bowl? Nothing. God damn, I'm so stumped. There's got to be some way to send a Beak-Beak off onto whatever leads here. So what if we go out here and click Beak-Beak? I try to click back here. Does he go around the building? No. Whoops! Clicked out of the game again. Tricky, tricky, tricky. That one room has this symbol in blue in it, so what if we do blue, green, yellow instead? No, nothing. Can we collect the bird guano for something? I don't know. No, it is not a solution. By the way, if anyone notices anything that I'm not seeing, feel free to speak up. Has anything subtle in this room been changing when he steps on the button?
Oh, thanks, little buddy.
No. Shame. I was hoping if I clicked on Beak-Beak and the pipes, maybe Tommy here would chuck him up into the pipe and that would get me somewhere. I guess not. Let's see, there's little marks on the wall, but they might just be detail. This door obviously is not opening without power, and this one is not opening without a lever. But I have not seen a lever, but then again, that seems to be my downfall. I think I've missed every lever lying on the ground this entire game. Alright, there's like a dog bowl here, but we can't do anything with it. Alright, can't get out of here onto that. This again is just the door with the symbol on it, but I couldn't click on it or do anything. puzzles. Come on. There we go. Nothing changed in there. Alright. So I can't get Tommy back into this room because this thing is blocking the way. This lever just opens this door, which is already opened. So I just replace that animation so it doesn't help. This guy...
All is in your hands now. The threshold has been crossed.
isn't particularly useful with his hints anymore. Brings us to the ant chamber. He just gives us one of the firing sequences. We've already solved this puzzle. The door to the left just changes the pathway of the cart that we use so we can get to the other section of the fortress. This console is still completely locked out. This thing is entirely sealed up. And if I try to bypass this, he just goes up here. This gets triggered by that lever there to suck something up. But clicking here, clicking on Tommy doesn't seem to do anything, so I don't think we've got anything that we can put down for it to pick up. I am absolutely stumped. Okay, cannot interact with that door. Either character not seeing anything around we can pick up. This almost looks like a little ledge or something you could get off onto, but does not let you do that. Huh. I wonder if this blue object here on the right is that room with the power generator. And this is a little access way, and then there's that wheel room with the ant in it, but then it leads off to this other room, this yellow one. If that is the case, if that is the hint, then how do you get there? Come on, get through. There we go. Because they make a point of us going to this screen twice. Like, they're making sure we see this. And it's one level below this level that we're on here. Oh no, so then it couldn't be this because... No, because this entire room... There we go, there's the 3 pipes that come up. And it's blue. And there's that connecting hall. And then this is the wheel room. But then how do we get... anywhere else past this wheel room? Interesting. It's not letting me go through the door. What if we do another circuit? Could it just be the game being weird, or it could be something actually useful. No. Okay. Doesn't actually lead anywhere. Shoot. If only I could just press this blue button here that feels relevant to something. What the shit? Okay, it's the symbol you have to pick, not the button. Okay, we've found something. We have progress. Alright, how do these move? Okay, so we have to make that weird... Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Okay, so it's a white V at the bottom and like a backwards L at the left. Okay, let me interact with this. So we will take that, which will move that out of the way. That will go down. So this guy goes center. This guy goes over. Okay, so we figure out how to make our B. This guy has to come over here. That one has to go centered. Comes over. This one goes down. There we go. Center. No, this one has to go in. This one comes over. Okay, this one comes over. It's down. Ah, shoot, the pattern is backwards. Okay, so we figured out the connections between them, and we just need to get it reversed. Okay, let's pull you up from center, bring you over, bring you down, bring you over. You go out, you go into the center, you go back one, down. Okay, so this has to be our leftmost one. Rotate these ones up, bring that one into center. This one goes into center, that one comes down, this one goes over, this one goes up, this one goes over, this one goes over. So we have that. That one will go over there. To come up, and then this one goes into center. And this one goes over to the left. There, that's the shape. Holy crap, wait. I missed. What happened? I blinked.
Nice work, Beak-Beak.
Oh, nope. Go step on the button again.
Nice work, Beak-Beak.
Ha! Okay, it does change the room. Okay, I need to bring Beak-Beak in here because each of those colors is going to correspond to something, but I guess we'll push this guy first. He'll also push that button. Alright, so the green button lowers the green pegs. Blue button will lower the blue pegs, and so on and so forth. So now we have to go back and get Beak-Beak. Actually, the red button has been taken care of. Come on, jump down. There we go. We're making progress. We're making progress. Alright. Go up and over. Okay, and then last was the tall room, right? Okay, yes. Beak-Beak will jump onto the blue button, which means I can move this thing now. Nope, 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 don't. Ah, that's what I get for clicking on the door. Oop, I was preemptive in selecting Tommy there. Alright. Can only wonder what this is going to be relevant for up there. But I guess we will find out. Okay, well, we have that now inside. As one does when they find something flying around that just suddenly collapses to the ground. You know, you just pick it up and stuff it into your chest cavity. Can't interact with the pipe. Can we push this button again? Or interact with the wall at all? No, we cannot. Right. That thing is not the answer to the power supply, because we can't use it on that. Oh, but there's a little bowl here. Damn it, it's the baby again. What baby-related puzzle do I... Damn it! It's gonna be an audio puzzle. Someone help me. I'm tone deaf. I don't know how to do this. I guess I'm gonna have to trial and error this. Orange one goes last. Alright. Apparently not. I mean, I guess this is the last position it could go. So then we know those ones are good, so it must be these two. There we go. This should fix it. I think. I hope. At least we know we're making progress in the game, since something new has happened. Come on, do the last two and let me proceed. Oh my god, a crystal. Also, we can click on the little bowl now, so... Okay then. Can we take that? Does Beak-Beak take that? Okay, Beak-Beak does that. There we go. We have fed bug to our pet. Never mind, cries. No more crying. We got it fixed. No more crying. So we have the P-tonium. Except now it's inside Beak-Beak. Or, well, the bug thing is inside Beak-Beak. Tommy has the P-tonium. So we've got... Honestly, I have no idea where I'm going with this train of thought. Can we use this thing now? We cannot. But one thing we can do, though, is we can go with Tommy Knot and Beak-Beak back to the other tower, where there is a passageway for Beak-Beak to go talk to the tentacle thing that we can't understand. Because we've got an item that clearly only Beak-Beak can deliver somewhere. And that's a pathway only Beak-Beak can go. So I'm assuming those things are related. We've also already done puzzles that, you know, straddle the towers, so I think this'll be it. Not the green room. We need the red room. There we go. Okay, can we talk to you and get something? Nope, that still is the same. Damn it.
Nice work, Beak-Beak.
Alright, what if we go up here? Nope. Alright, I guess we have to go back to the other tower then. Okay, so Vognaut has another piece of P-tonium. Beak-Beak has swallowed a bug, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's exit. Just out of curiosity, I kind of want to go back to that console. That's always locked, and try something. Oh. Too soon. Alright, go. Step on the button. Come
Nice
here.
work, Beak-Beak.
Go back to the console. Can I click these symbols down here? No, I cannot. Darn it. Actually, let's double check in case we can do something up here this time around. I doubt it, but... No, we cannot. Alright. Sorry, did we just, like, completely go off the track there for a moment when we were coming off that? They're too happy with the bounce physics. I feel like at some point we have to, like, retract this room, because all these other buttons and levers, as soon as we use them and they're no longer relevant, it, like, stops you from using them, but this one still works, it just doesn't do anything. Beak-Beak. What if we put you in the cannon? Hi, Gargamel. Alright, still of no particular use. Still don't have a power supply for this. How you been doing though, Gargamel? Doing good, doing good. Getting stumped at every turn by, this game, this puzzle. But we're making progress. Slow but steady. Eventually, I click enough places in enough rooms to advance. Glad to hear you're good, though. Uh-oh. I think we may have soft-locked the game. We're stuck in, like, an animation loop. There we go. Okay. Guess it doesn't matter that he can't get up there. That glitch is amusing me way too much. Okay, so this is not the solution. What? I wonder if we have to be able to get up to that. Except we don't have a way to push these apart. So that can't be a puzzle. What if we go up here again? Can't interact with that. Can't reach there. There's nothing to do in this area. Don't think we have anything for that. I am yet again completely stumped. Unless again there was a lever in one of those back rooms that I just completely missed. You can only push those things over. Can't pull them away from the wall. Nothing else I'm seeing is interactable here. Can you go down the manhole? I don't think so, but you know what? It might be good to check. I mean, I tried clicking on it before and it didn't seem to do anything, but I will try again. There's this pipe up here also that we have just not used in any way, shape, or form, so I'm sure it's relevant somehow. And that's a power unit that needs a power supply in that room, in the blue room. Let's go back on to the tentacle thing and down. So I'm pretty sure we haven't been able to do, like, anything in this room yet. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can click or do anything with the manhole. With either character. We got to the point where I captured a bug, and I put the bug in a dog bowl, and then Beak-Beak, the dog thingy here, ate the bug. So now it's in his throat. You can see there's a lump there to indicate that he's carrying something, but I don't know where he's supposed to deliver it to or bring it. And I've tried going back to some locations that were specific to him, only he could travel to, but I couldn't find anything that he could interact with at those places. Oh, can I click the bowl again? Oh, I can click the bowl. So yeah, there's the bug. So it lets me do this sequence. He's got bug now. Actually, I wonder if that resets that sequence. Coming down here. If I go up, can I feed him bug again? Oh! I meant to get him off, not have him go down again. Alright, back up. Get off the weird tentacly things. Okay, so the bug is relevant here, it seems. Because if I leave this room, if I go down, it stops being relevant. Let me see if that resets it. What the shit? Okay, I just click into the air and he can now fly, I guess.
In rutavuku onomada raisa Datsu et al et kata a aspiro snig o renapas rajet in ararad. Et sinsalatrof dore net doresta ajer o uta da se darab. Dara et orten Armikrog da se mu luku asenfid mosinakem urda duramus ararugesa aldadi rugas et astino as etneg as eshamin. AIIr certain diekata di enrik urdan da se anak a alredop le dari said a rubla daribas alredop reviv ne etsule et bib aji p. Dien raduko p et atasiv urdam da asur arakini edudap amikes o rob da se darara olas makla darazetne. AIIr certain darama Vognaut darid edudam osar araska e daribas asrora. La darazelar on rainet al raid sart or dot. Yarase can res or tod. Al oke. Exe odot oderop rice detsu. Orapana det say. Sele oralek et trap et edudap amikes.
Ah, I see. The magic underwear. No, I'm kidding. But yes, there we go. I think that's a power cell. Also, where does this go? Can I translate? It's all part of a giant story that took a 2.5 hours to like read last stream. That was on a wall I found in Armikrog, but it was explaining a bunch about how the people like fled here. Oh.
Hope you like the song with your name in it. I'm hoping that I can make your day with it. If you're on you, ever stay with it. If you play guitar,
I think I may have found credits, guys.
roll the drum for Ether 101. And Timor, nicknamed Limo. Who's behind that door? Why, it's Ingrid Renford. Well, I'll be clickety-clackety. It's also Jennifer Clicky. I say howdy how to Anthony Rubin. And ship ahoy, man, is Martin Troy. Now,
I mean, that's an interesting place to stick your game credits.
Potato peeler. Yeah. There's your song with your name, and name. Wrote you a song with your name. Wrote you a song with your name.
Go and do anything else around here? No.
You want a song with your name, and it's your name, and it's your name, and a kickstart song with your name.
Alright. Off. Back we go. Okay. But we have a power unit, though. On the tentacle thing. Lovely. Okay. Oh god, what other shit are you coughing up now? Oh. Okay, we can proceed now. We have access to both doors in the lower level now. Alright, put the power supply in. I cannot use the lever on this door. Alright, so the lever goes somewhere else then. Slowly making our way up. Ah, there's the handle. Aha. It's like a hidden button down here. I knew they were gonna hide stuff. Something. It also helps as these tunnels flash. We can see other ways off of them. Alright, we've gone through all these now. Looks like intestines. Yeah, it kind of does. I think all this weird, wobbly black and white stuff, because Beak-Beak there as a character, like, they don't have eyes. So I think this is how they, like, sense their environment and the things around them. Like, this is their equivalent to vision. Because as soon as we're back with Tommy, everything goes back to color vision. Right, now we need to go through this door. We have the other button pushed. And we already have the other lever for this. And I guess off we go to somewhere. Oh boy. One of those points changes one thing, and one of those changes another. Alright. Alright, so one more should connect that, and then we need to reset the other one. I think 2 is enough? Maybe it was 3 that I'll need. No, it was 3. I didn't want to go past it, was the big thing. Because if it was 2, and I'm wrong, I just go again for a third time. Actually, the other one that was a little bit earlier. Ah! I clicked off the game. I keep clicking off the game. As soon as I click just off screen, it minimizes it all. Alright, this is accessible from the other side only. So we'll get back to that then. Well, the shit. I'm sure that'll be relevant to a puzzle later at some point. I don't know how, but I guess it will be.
Looks like someone tried to break in.
All right, let's see. This one is a little trickier. Last one left. Yeah, that was it. I was taking a moment to realize from its appearance, because I was looking at it the other way. I was looking at it like it got really thin instead of wide, wide and then thin instead of thin and then wide, because I forgot that it was going to get rotated. There we go. And we now have a way forward.
Best to consider outward solutions to troublesome problems. Indeed, perhaps the answer is staring right back at you. Beware the intruder. He claims to share your goals, yet seeks to destroy what you protect. A generous meal can often weigh heavily in your favor. Pay no heed to the mustachioed President. He's kind of loopy. Beware the intruder. He claims to share your goals, yet seeks to destroy what you protect.
No, I'm absolutely welcome assistance with the puzzles, because I do get stumped. I have been making my way through them, but I'm absolutely okay with people backseating me in this. Unless it's really dire, don't try to look up the answer. But if you think you've solved it, definitely feel free to share. Oh boy, I bet this is going to be the President. Yep.
Bully! Bully!
Alrighty then. Well, at least that door still worked anyways. Okay, what do we have here? Puzzle with robots. Alright. We have another area where we can have Beak-Beak fly. Aha. We've discovered a thing.
Denso rebasit Vognaut. Denso rebasit Alakata Rajidim Irasid Datsu Darina Omix. Vognaut, Dien Recordam Dase Ultrum, Darazatme Asraxa Rap Aloke, Ora Burdam Dase Nua, Oviv, Nenu Aruna. Lula Derasuel, Online Trano Trapa, Aritam et la Online Ne Al Salatra, Al Rimebed Sudasa Podotem, La Gara Revitka, Eredat Mosinakam. Is la Darinet Leorta get Rapas get Bognaudilla, Orabel Only Trano Trapa Dase Dureasen, Premestian Raparda Edla Ortenel Sedera, et Armikrog. Lenny Grayo Abike Dase Rapper Barasu, Alam La Trano Trapa, Rabaka Al Raynab, Osap, Lay Ara Reka Mamsi, Nay Armikrog. Certain Murdam Ara Reka Al Oduges Osap, Reda Babira Al Mosimika Meda Lordnog, Albat Nay Al Anaramse Alas. Extra, Nakurda Daratembra Vognaut, Edda Molas Nosiba Dase Arabi Valsalatra Famsi, Erika Gedda Bala Arda, Rala Nu Oditem Arabika Al Lasnak. Elbra Poset is, Ora Betse Tase Yadla Olas F. Leo Bama Edda Bama, Esarab, Raynab, Darala Nu Odudem. Ramed, it's a Rarad Rubus.
So it's got one of those symbols above it again. Oh, there's a thing there to pick up. Can I just fly? Can I just fly over to like this other door here? I guess not. Fly. Come on. Quick in the air. There we go. Goody. And grab that before I forget it, because I could not see that at all in the grass. Alright, robots. Let's see what else we can find, in case there's other clues to the robot puzzle, but I think the statues carved into the walls behind were the solution, but just in case there's anything else. Uh-oh. Okay, so that is not working without power. robot puzzle. Do we have to construct the missing robot with the parts that are not being used? Yeah, I have no idea what the robot puzzle is looking for. Alright, let's explore a little bit more in case there's something else that we can try and solve in the meantime. So we have got the power supply for this now. Before we go and push the power button in the room to the left, let's check the room to the right. Okay, it's just this balcony. Power is on. Anything change in here? No. So we are going back to the trolley. Or tram, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a gondola. Go out through there. Now this should all work. There we go. And we can trigger something here. But I want to see what we're triggering before we mess with it. So now we get a closer look at the robots. Let's try triggering whatever this triggers over here. Can we back up to it? No, we can't even back up to it. That's interesting. Unless I misclicked. Let's double check that. No, it stops there. Alright. Oop. Okay, let's get a closer look at those symbols. Square plus... I think this is the antenna coming up on the, you know, their right-hand side. Big leg, little leg. This is the arm piece. No, these are the legs. I guess this is the arm at the side, maybe? It's a lot of squares and pluses. Alright. So... I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't sure what the fuck I was doing. I was just pushing a button. Okay, I guess that wasn't correct. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, did we get it? Just randomly? But no. No, we did not. Hi, Joe. Thanks for the boop. Doing good, doing good. Trying to figure out this robot puzzle. It's a little tricky. Tricky in that I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm trying to fill in a pattern of robot that's missing. Actually, I guess that's probably what it is, because these are kind of evenly spaced. Okay, let's start with the boots. So this guy's got waves. It's got squares. Wait, can I click on the bird thing? No, I cannot. Alright. Nope. Damn it. Well, I did this robot as far as I could see. Is tell. Puzzles like these, I usually start selecting stuff at random until I get it. Yeah! I think there might be too many combinations for that. Alright. Did I get the bottom one wrong? Oh. There we go. I had the bottom one wrong. Got it! There. I was trying to do this guy on the left. Because there's components... I noticed that there's components of this guy that are all in here. But there's components of each of these other ones that are just not in this. So unless it's a mishmash of components from each, this is the only one that you could fully create, because there's bits and pieces of these ones that are just not all there. So it had to be this one. So that was my goal. Second from the far left. Anyways, I just had the boots wrong. Anyways, these creatures are now happy. But also, the track is complete, so we can get through there now. Yeah. Oh, this stupid sound puzzle. I hate it so much. I think I'm starting to actually figure these out. Alright, I think I got it. So far, so good. Nothing's been ejected yet. So if I'm wrong with like 2 of these... Nope. I think we got it. First try.
It's okay. P! Vognaut? You look funny. No!
Oh, thank God he took the baby.
We're going to get P back.
Alright, first things first, let's check if we can go back on this. No, we cannot. We can only go forward, so we can't hit this other node. I wonder what it's for. It's gonna have to come relevant at some point. This feels like it should have been a puzzle, but somehow just isn't. I don't think I did anything to accidentally solve it earlier. Oh, hey, look, the answer to the robot puzzle. Let's take a look at what the image is supposed to be. I mean, none of these components particularly look like that. Actually, let's send Beak-Beak into the pipe. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up the motif on those songs, Crazy Kane, that it's using. Anything collectible here? No.
Datsu Reina Resa Ale Sojel, Erdem Erda, Forsaken Resta Rada Ganak, Editsurola Erono. Vadaro Datse Rab Olanisti and Raval Al Oke. Vognaut Reinitella, Esse D and Rigger, Nu Otorok Arakas, Ela Radop, Nu Odotem Le Rebed Sama Revive. Romantic say Alnif had trapped Datsu Rebed Rottisen.
Come on, pick it up. There he goes. Oh boy. This thing. How good is my memory? I think it was the L with the plus. It was this shape. It looked like legs. And then I think it was that one. I was expecting something to happen, but nothing happened. Unless there's a button there I missed. I think that's a power unit. Alright, let's strip out duplicates, because some of these are doubled. I'm pretty sure doubles are not part of the solution, so we can get rid of that. Some more duplicates out of the way. Those were all extra. I think everything else we have left is unique. Oh, nope, those two are duplicates. Okay, so we've essentially removed all the duplicates, all the multiples. Oh, you know what? This one's not a multiple. Chuck that. That. So I think he etched out the old pattern and he replaced it with himself because it looked like the guy that stole the baby. So I'll chuck that for there. Yeah, those two go together. But they need to be in reversed order to get slotted in correctly. Is he upside down? Well, that's concerning. Unless he has to go on the other side and be upside right. There we go. Well, we have a power supply for a generator, but I don't know where the generator is. I'm assuming it's back across this way. Oh my god. Alright, messing with those symbols did do something. They've opened a new path, a way down. Ah, and there's the generator. Okay, now we can go back. There we go. What? We put the thing in the generator. It should go. I'm sad. Crying on the inside. We solved all those puzzles. Alright, let me make sure I didn't... No, because I don't think there was anything on here, but you know what? We're already here. May as well check before I go and use the gondola again. Okay, yeah, it's just the solution for that puzzle. Okay, so something else has gone on. So I guess this is the symbol combination to just go straight through. Because the older combo, by all the robots, was the combination to go... Come on, go down. There we go. Because I had the arrows pointing down, so it's the path to go down. I get it. Alright. Why do I feel like stuff inside has been damaged? Alright, do we have to hit 2 buttons? There we go, generator is running. Also, I just noticed that those, so that symbol there represents those tentacle creatures. When we pulled that lever, they started to, speak English. So I'm wondering now if we go back to them, if they will speak English. If we can get translation. Alright, and we can activate this now. Sweet. Okay. First things first. Good to take Beak-Beak. We're going through the tunnel. We're going to see if we can trigger the tentacle creature over here. And if it's speaking English now, then I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to go all the way back to the start, and then we'll listen to them in order to get their story.
You have made it far. Mother and father must...
Okay, cool. We have translation now. Let's go get them in order. Also, let me just, options... Did it not take the G? Okay, it just cuts off whatever the... The first letters are, alright. There. There's our save. Oh, I should probably also have the subtitles on. Alright, done. Resume. Alright guys, all the way back to the start to finally get our translations. Our translated lore. Son of a bitch! Okay. I wonder if we have a way back at all now. I'm gonna take a picture of these symbols. Really quick with my phone. Because I wonder if entering them into the there we go. See if we can make our way back, get our lore fix. Alright, so the first symbol becomes this guy, that guy, and that guy. Alright, attempt to go back and get our lore fix in order number 2. If this doesn't work, then we'll just listen to the one that will translate for us now. And, then I guess we just continue. Damn it. Alright. Alright, well, it's dangerous to keep it like that, so we should correct the code. Since it gives us 2 pathways instead of just the one. That also explains why they then give you the solution to the robot puzzle after you do the robot puzzle. For if you're on your way back. Because there's got to be another route or passage back. Right, so this guy... no, this one. That one. Alright. We'll get our little bit of lore fix from this guy.
You have made it far. Mother and father must be pleased with your courage and honor. Yet, all is for naught without saving the child. Vognaut has her, and is building a machine to extract her power. A process she will never survive. Take this. It's the final piece you will need.
All right. God damn, you're glowy.
You have made it far.
Okay. That just replays it. Ah! Okay, now I get the piece.
Please, stop him. Vognaut was just through here.
Hey, there's one of the symbols from one of the doors. Also, does he say anything else?
He has my child, taking her to his power extrapolator. He wants her P-tonium, but she'll never survive the extraction. Please, find her. Stop him before it's too late. Please. He has my child, taking her to his power extrapolator. He wants her P-tonium, but she'll never survive the extraction.
P! Not so fast, brother of mine.
Vognaut, come on, let's be reasonable. You've got to let me get her out of that thing.
Oh no, I need her power. It's wasted on her anyhow. I'll put it to real use.
Vognaut, don't!
Sorry. Too late. What the?
Well, that was easy.
Ah! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Damn! I was not expecting that.
Don't worry, I've got you.
And I've got you. Huh?
Oh my fucking god, we're finally here. Oh my god, they killed Beak-Beak. They murdered the dog? Like, what the shit? Oh, can I move? Alright, come on, get down. Come over here. Like, damn! That was, violent. Okay, console is unlocked. Oh, shit. Okay. So now we need the symbols. Okay, I guess we're getting our lore fix after all. Damn, we don't even need Beak-Beak to get in and out through this door anymore now. Because he's dead. Alright. Let's see.
Welcome. I must tell you, in service to Father, my Octavator kin and I have seen much within these grand walls. Most of it glorious, yet some tragic as well. It is the planet Spiro 5 where you now find yourself, entombed in the fortress Armikrog, created by Father as one home for science magic, goodwill, and servitude. In Armikrog, we enjoyed a peaceful existence, safe from the mongrels, wandering Galazor, and other dangers indigenous to Spiro 5. Then, one day, without warning, Armikrog fell under attack by a fierce warrior who, while lacking ultimate power, possessed intelligence sufficient to find a weakness in Armikrog and breach its defenses. Father and Mother, peaceful as they were, knew this day might come. This interloper, a lost soul disfigured by ego and envy, sought the power of Armikrog for his own gain, and saw Mother as the key to this power. Father put forth a brave defense, but alas, was struck down by his foe. Struck down, but his essence lives on, here in Armikrog.
Alright. So I think the first symbol is servitude. But also, holy shit, they murdered Beak-Beak. Like, straight up disintegrated! Yeah, Armikrog is this fortress that we're in. This whole structure. Oh, I guess you missed the part at the end where I finished reading the whole giant story that was on the wall. But yeah, it's basically Father is the guy that escaped from the mines, from the military encampment, met the princess, married her, eventually escaped the planet with her, after discovering this child in a strange ship that just happened to land in their backyard. And when they were pursued, they used the ship and they crash-landed on this planet. And they used the matter synthesizer to, in the ship, to eventually construct this fortress. So there's the symbol for servitude. Now that we understand the translations. Oh my god, no more Beak-Beak. Because he's dead.
My Octavator sibling told you of the attack upon Spiro 5, I presume. Allow me to continue. Our fortress had been breached, but Father was prepared. Designed within Armikrog was a hidden defense mechanism Father added to ensure the safety of his planet, his people, his family. The intruder had attacked, believing it was Mother who was key to the power he desired. But she knew the truth. The power resides in their infant daughter, P. Hiding P from sight, Mother hurried to initiate Father's plan, but was interrupted just as she began the activation procedure. The intruder, called Vognaut, saw Mother's empty shell and realized his mistake. She did not hold the power after all. There must be another. The child.
these are just those exterior chambers. Alright, down into the basement area. And, yes, this is where we sent Beak-Beak before he was disintegrated to get us into the next area. Yeah, no, I did. You know what? Honestly, I'm enjoying it a lot. I mean, the puzzles have been frustrating, but we've been getting through them. They've been difficult, but, you know, it's a point-and-click adventure. You don't want it to be easy. It very much does feel like the cult classic. It's just got a weird animation and art style. The fact that we're doing this whole claymation thing, like... Hi, Torsen. How you doing, Torsen? How you been, Bean? Can I go up here? You do anything? Not sure if that actually triggered anything at all. I hope not, because if it did, it's most likely something ahead of me, which means I'll have my path blocked off. Alright, no, we're good. Alright. There's another Octavator, so we'll get to hear them. Oh.
You know of Vognaut. You know of the attack. Allow me to tell you what came next. Vognaut, believing Mother was dead, began his search for the child. But Mother was still alive, in a fashion. She had used the soul transfer device to insert her being into the fortress, the first of a two-step process which would activate Father's defense mechanism. Yes, she had narrowly escaped Vognaut's blast, but the soul transfer device was destroyed, forever trapping her within the walls of Armikrog. The original plan was for Father to use the soul transfer device to complete the first step. He would insert himself into Armikrog, while Mother would perform the second step, power up the machinery from the control panel located in the Emerald Room. However, with Father killed by Vognaut, Mother's only option was to inhabit the fortress herself, and hope that Father's spirit could somehow find a way to activate the console. Unlikely, yes, but this was her only hope. Thankfully, Father's spirit appears to have found a way.
Alright, Servitude, Family, Hope. Still alive, so that's good. Also, you had a big brain moment. What is the big brain moment? So I watch maps and rewatch my playthrough and try to learn patterns I'm struggling with, and will swing my arms to try and match the movements, but I'm just swinging through the air, and and in your name I call it Air Saber. Oh my god. Okay, this thing is accessible now, again, which is good. They really make you do the full circuit to get the whole lore. Actually, I want to go down here. I can get past this. Come on, go. There we go. Back up and down. Servitude, family, hope, honor. So honor is the last symbol that we require. We got servitude, family, hope. Yeah, it's called Armikrog. It is a point-and-click adventure. It's honestly been really, really good. The puzzles are very, very difficult, though. Some of them, at least. But we've been getting through them. We've made it. We've made it so far. Mostly because Crazy Kane can do the music puzzles, and Regic is really good at telling me when I walk past stuff we're supposed to pick up multiple times. But we did it. We did it. We got there.
You have made it far. Mother and father must be pleased with your courage and honor. Yet, all is for naught without saving the child. Vognaut has her, and is building a machine to extract her power. A process she will never survive. Take this. It's the final piece you will need.
You give up? You don't like hard puzzle games especially? I mean, that's fair. The thing is, Torzen, I made the mistake of going, let's stream this. I don't know what I'm getting into. And everyone's going to think very, very poorly of me if I can't do it. They already know that I have ass perception. I have to prove at least I've got some cunning and intelligence. Alright, this will teleport me back. But anyways, this game is really neat though. Also for it's unique in that all of this is claymation. And like none of this is like 3D models. Like this, they actually made like 3D claymation sets, and they would take like an image of it, and they modeled like the characters like frame by frame in clay, and use that to create all the imagery. I don't know, it's really cool. I don't know, the art style is amazing. Okay, so we require servitude, which is this symbol. Family. Hope. And honor. Which is like the skull with the sunrise in it. I've been trying to solve this goddamn puzzle since the start of the game, because it introduces it very early, but it's the last thing you do. My guy, do the animation. Press the button. What the hell? Okay then. Now, do I get to push the button? I've been wanting to push the button for hours now. Ah, it's another puzzle. Think they have to be the same length? Possibly. Nope, they have to go up like that.
Tominot, you have saved my daughter with your acts of servitude and honor. P has given you her P-tonium crystals, which will provide your planet with power for eternity. Because you have shown yourself to be a true hero, I can now give you what you need to complete your journey. A way home. Activate tower transformation.
Tower transformation in progress. Tower transformation complete. Giant robot mobilized and ready for takeoff.
What the fuck?
Thank you. Aha! Tominot! So you think you're a hero? Just wait till I blast you and that baby back to Fivers Canyon! Huh? What the?
Oh, so that's what that does.
Beaky.
Hey, Tommy. I feel kind of funny.
Beaky? You're alive!
If by alive you mean hungry, then yeah, sure, I'm alive.
Come on, little buddy. We're heading home.
Mayday! Mayday! Stuck in Sector 7, outside Darson's orb. Mayday! Mayday!
What do you know? It's Numbnut.
Mayday! Mayday!
Beak-Beak, change coordinates to Darshan's orb.
Aye, aye, Captain. I've always wanted to say that.
Did we win? Did we win? We won! Wow. That was neat. That was interesting. But we got through it. We've succeeded. Say it again, this game really does have the potential to be a cult classic. Yeah, no, absolutely. You know what? It was good. The puzzles were fantastic. The story was brilliant. I do kind of wish, though, that the giant, absolutely huge wall of lore that they just drop at one point, that you can completely ignore, which would be a shame to do. But to drop that much lore all in one location is maybe the only gripe I have. Maybe it would have been better to put... And then the other thing is, once you go past that area... Like, if you continue doing other puzzles and didn't read that and are like, I'm going to read that later, that area gets locked out. When that room that expands like an accordion goes, you can't get back to that area. So it's like, here's a ton of lore. It's relevant to the plot, to the story of, like, behind Armikrog. It's really interesting. It's a fantastic story. But if you don't read it all at that time, you don't get to read it all. So I feel like they should have changed that. They should have taken something like that and broken it up into different slates, different sections, added them into little bits, and not put them in places that are not, that, you know, become inaccessible later on in the game. That last crystal puzzle was probably the easiest puzzle in this game so far. Hands down. That was the easiest thing. Ugh. But wow, it's done. It's over. Curators of histories. Yeah, exactly. At this point, when you have to have a curators of histories team, the lore. They could also have them be collectibles so you can read them whenever you want. Yeah, that would also be really, really good. Honestly, I kind of wish the game had an inventory system so you could see all the things that you're carrying at the time, because they can kind of give you hints on what you should be looking for, what you're doing, and especially if you put this game down, if you stop playing for, a few weeks or something, life happens, you're not able to just play through kind of like I did, 1 week and then the next, and you come back to it and you forgot what you were doing, what your characters has on them, it's going to get in the way of you being able to proceed, unless you just run and spam and click and interact with anything, but that's tedious. I'm kind of surprised by the size of these credits. Clearly there was a lot of work that had to happen for the claymation element of it, but, the rest of the game feels kind of simple. From a program standpoint, I was expecting a smaller team. But yeah, it would have been nice. Take the lore, break it up into smaller chunks, spread out, maybe, a plate. Honestly, there is so much content there. They could probably put a plate with a couple paragraphs in every single room in this game. And that would have been great. And just avoid the rooms that, again, you can't get back into. And yeah, make them collectible so you can read them back or check them anytime after you've read one of them or clicked on or interacted with one. That would have been good. And again, inventory system. But other than that, those are the only notes that I have. Oh, no, it was when I got this game, originally, and I can't remember if I bought it myself or if someone gave it to me as a gift, but, there was a featurette that was on Steam when I looked at the store page that literally shows them, they didn't code claymation, they actually did, in real world, claymation to make this. All the levels, all the areas, they physically made those in the real world. And then they would just take images of them, to use in-game. Yeah, no, it's great. That's why I was saying, this game was so neat. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to play it. It's been on my to-do list of games to play forever. I can't even remember when it came out. The 2010s, I think-ish. Somewhere around that point. But yeah, it was something unique and special and interesting, and I just never touched it. And when I was going through my library working out stuff to play over the coming weeks, I saw it again and I went, you know what? I remember this. I remember seeing a featurette about it, how they actually, this is not an image, a picture that someone drew. This is, I think where it says Armikrog here is probably, actual, type font. Same with the, letters and stuff. But, look at this edge. Someone literally just shaped a piece of clay here. Put it down, ripped a chunk off the top. Took a picture of it and went, boom, put this in the backdrop of your game. But yeah, I thought it would be neat. And I'm honestly glad that I never played it until now, because I got to share this experience of this truly unique and ambitious game with all you guys. Air help. I'm tired and I want to go home and be a fuzzy roo. Poor bean. Still have an hour and 45 minutes. Are you at work? I mean, you'll be free soon enough. All right. Well, it's time now for us to wrap up stream. We've been going for a little shy of 4 hours, which I was hoping to beat. I am going to be on later tonight. I don't know if I will be streaming. So I'll let you guys tell me if I should stream it or not. But I'm going to be playing, oh crap. I can't remember the name of it. Here, let me just open it up on Steam. Starts with an I. Actually, if I go to the store, can I go to the store page for it? Anyways, I'm going to be playing a shooter with Heartsore later tonight. Let me just go into their message history. Okay, it's called Intruder. There we go. Oh, looks like they're already in it. Anyways, they're going to be starting that in about 40 minutes, so I'm going to be joining them for that. Stream Beat Saber. Listen, we already did our Beat Saber Sunday. We've done our Minecraft Monday. We've done our Armikrog Tuesday. Alright, anyways, so, but yeah, I gotta go, have some water, have something to eat, gonna end stream off here, probably raid out, and then, yeah, I'll be on Heartsore's channel later. Plus 1 hour, you can apply this new entry. Okay, alright, Joe, I guess I'm gonna be streaming again, so I'm gonna end stream now. In about 40 minutes, I'm gonna kick off again, and I'll be streaming with Heartsore, the two of us together. We'll probably do a combined chat thing or whatever. And then, yeah. So you can be sure to check out us playing Intruder on my end. Be sure to be watching on Heartsore's end. It's going to be interesting. I've never played this game before. They just invited me to play it. So I literally just got it today and just downloaded it before Armikrog. So we'll see how that goes. But now it is time to raid. Oh my god, Aurora is doing Inscription. That is another weird cult classic-y game that we're absolutely doing on stream at some point. But I think we need to go and raid Aurora just for that. After Armikrog, Inscription feels like an appropriate follow-up. Alright, and as always, we're just gonna hit them with the good vibes. And I'll see you guys in about 38 minutes. Alright, peace, love, see you later.